Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Yet another video, and this one will be a chit chat one. And I know some people tell me this they like this kind of videos, other like vlogs. So I want to, satisfy all of you, like give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about where I grew up, how I grew up, and the type of challenges that I went through growing up with in a single parent home with 10 brothers, because we are 11 years, we are a whole football team. It's like my parents were like, walikuwa wameitishwa watoto sokoni, so they were just checking them one by one by one. But then all of us, we have like 2 years gap. It's only me and my sister that we were born, one in September and the other one in November, and that is me. We are the only two family members that decided to come one after the other. I think even my mother did not even have time to breastfeed her, and I came. I was like, I want to make a debut. Hey, wachani nitoke. I'm not going to wait 2 years. Anyway, I grew up in Nakuru, born in the early 80s. Born in the early 80s. And the beginning, life was good. And I'm those kind of children who grew up playing kati, banta, kuwinda na fair, because I have 5 brothers, so I would follow them, go and winda, do fumpararo. I remember where we used to live, there was a river, Ndarugo. I don't know if you know River Ndarugo. We used to live in a place called Ngambo. That's where we used to live. And I lived there up to when I was 8, and then those clashes of 1992 between 2 tribes, our tribe and another, which I think is stupid. How can you fight another person, another Kenyan like you? Anyway, during the 1992 clashes, we ran away, they burnt our house, everything. That is where life started to be a challenge. But before that, I grew up with a father and a mother up to when I was around that age. My father was working for the government of Kenya. I remember he used to come with those vehicles, GOK, government of Kenya, yes, Ministry of Water. He used to come with those whatever, but I don't know what went wrong along the way. One day he went and he never came back. And I grew up with a single parent. Yay! Life as when he left, and he was more of a breadwinner. Even if my mother was a dressmaker, she was more depending on him, and she was taking care of the kids. So after we were evicted from our home, we went to live in Nakuru town with my mom and my shosho, who is 109 years. Yay! Hello, shosho. My best friend. I remember I used to sleep with my shosho up to when I was around 20, when I went to Nairobi to hustle. Shosho. In fact, I cannot wait to come home so that I can go see my shosho. And we talk about everything, me and my shosho. We are very close. I feel so sad sometimes when I here in Italy. I'm like, oh my God, I've missed out on my show. Because now after my father left us, my mom had to hustle really hard. I remember she used to make clothes and go sell them in Kisumu, Eldoret. We faced a lot of challenges. People saying, hey, akanako, saying my mother, hey, uyu nae, watoto wake watapotelea tu. I don't know the future for these kids, all these kids. And one thing that I thank my mother, I never saw any man in our house, to tell you the truth. I don't know, maybe if my mother wanted to protect us or just to show us a good example, because now when the husband leaves, every day kama mwanaume kanakuja kuhankoti, every day another man anakuja kuhankoti. But my mother, we never ever saw a man in our house, because when in that 1992, she was I don't know, around 40 something, I don't know. So she was young. She could have had other relationship, but she never ever brought a man in our house. So, going to school, I went to school in Nakuru. I was a very bright student. I'm not saying that at ndio mnifikiriati mimi ni mtu. I was very bright. My children, my brothers and sisters can tell you. I was those ones when walikuwa nachezea number 1, number 2, number 3, and my dreams was to go to university and study and become a teacher. By the way, I wanted to be a teacher. Though in the long run, I became a teacher, kindergarten teacher, not a lecturer like I wanted to be, but it's teaching. Hata kama ni nursery school, it was teaching. So life was not easy. My mother had to fend for all these mouths. And I remember we would come back from school and you want a new pair of shoe or you want a new pencil, and my mother will tell you, no, wait, today I cannot, but let me buy for your brother first and I will buy for you. And magically, maybe you'll wait for a week. The next time you come, my mother will say, here is your pencil. And I used to think my mother has this superpower. And now looking back, now that I'm a parent, I guess she had to sacrifice a lot so she can feed us, clothe us, do all these things. And I used to say, hey, mother, God, please, I beg you. I want to work hard in school, grow up, go to college. I was like, I'm going to buy a plot for my mom. And anyway, fast forward, I managed to build a house for my mom, just like a little simple house. My mother is comfortable. And all my brothers and sisters, everyone has been blessed in every aspect of their lives. Most of them, they own their own homes. They have, they are comfortable. And this is to say, growing up as in a single parent home, sometimes you're looked down on. People are like, wataishia tu kuwa chokora. I remember even some family members saying, hey, wasichana wake watapotelea. Shock on them. No one has given birth to home. All my sisters, they are married with happy homes. The only one who is not married is my little sister, and she's a nurse. So shame on you. Anyway, growing up as a mtoto single parent, it taught me a lot, made me to be strong. But let me tell you one thing, I hated men. A man could come and say, I will talk to you and laugh, but you couldn't be nye. Because you know that thing was engraved in me, like, oh, this one is going to use me and leave me just like our father left us. So I used to combat, and I had insults, you know. Some tell me that nina matusi kama mtu amepata PhD ya matusi. But let me encourage you, a kid or a child of a single parent, it will get better. Just don't mix yourself in these stupid groups, stupid situations that Ooh-wee. Just work hard. Don't mix yourself in these stupid groups, peer pressure. Just work hard. And not just to make your parent proud, just even for you to be proud of yourself. Now looking back, I look at myself and I'm like, hey, waboy, you have come from far. And that's why nothing can faze me. Because I have seen it all. I've seen my mother going to ask help from relatives and she being turned away. Like when nilikwambia uzae watoto wote. Now my mom is living very comfortably. She does not lack anything. So ukisema hapo naenda kuchukia watoto wa single parent, shame on you. One day they will be blessed. One day they be uplifted, utashanga. I thank God that we came from the other side stronger, better. And to all those men who leave their children, and not only men, because nowadays even women are abandoning their kids in the streets. They are like, I cannot do it no more. And every story is different. But anyone who abandons their children knowingly, and they did not even ask you to be brought into this world, shame on you. And up to now, I've never heard from our father. I just used his surname because it was what I was given. Like Mkikuyu said, Retwanebo, you can grow even being called Stone. So I used his name, Kamau, just because it was the one name that I was given, but I don't care for him no more. But back in 2005, when things were getting better, almost all my brothers were out of school, just the 3 young ones remaining. His family members came and they were looking for us. Now that we are grown up, we are working, they came looking for us. And I remember my shosho was like, don't even try to bring your ass up in here because I will cut you. My shosho is a Mau Mau. By the way, she fought for independence. My shosho, like I said, is 109, so she has seen it. So my shosho, she said, don't even try to put your foot in this house because I will cut you. Where were you when I was helping my daughter to take care of these kids? And even my shosho asked them, and if I line up all these kids, will you recognize them? My father's brothers, they were like, no, we cannot recognize. So much was like, that same road, that same road that you came with is the same road that you need to go back wherever the hell you came from. And I learned a lot from my shosho. I became strong because of my shosho. My mother is more of a softie. Born again, shosho is more of a... I remember growing up, I had this thing where I was feeling like people are looking down on me because I come from a single... My mother is a single parent. So I became even a little bit, I don't know, to protect myself, whatever. So everything you will tell me, I will look at you sideways, and I was ready to fight, ready to insult you. Even there where we used to live in a cool town. Hey, to mama, to Aparoti. Those 2 women who answered to look down on you because, hey, I used to insult them well. Now we are 10, by the way, let me tell you another thing. Now we are 10. My brother went to be with the Lord in 2004. So we are 10. We are not 11 anymore. Rest in peace, Ben. Anyway, and let me encourage you out there. A child of a single parent. And a single parent, you can be a single parent not because your father or mother is dead, just because maybe they did not want to take their responsibility anymore, and they chose the easiest way to check out of your life. Don't worry, it get better. It is not the end of the world. Just work hard so that one day you will stand there and say, I am a child of a single parent and I made it. And if I made it, even you will make it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will try to do these kind of little videos where you will get to know me better. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.